like Ireland has great competitors, like open down all of Ireland really. But imagine what the next wave and the next wave and the next wave will be like when they've been doing it since they were 5.
That's it. Like there's all these competitions, like you said, and there's these kids. You see them coming now. There's loads. I actually said in the last episode I did with Rosa Walsh about like how, you know, AOJ, the way they bring like so many kids to like Pan Ams and all of that. You're starting to see that now in Ireland, because I know last month you went over to the UK for the, is it the Junior Worlds?
Yeah,
Like,
the Elite Junior World Championships in the UK. Yeah, and I suppose like the kids are getting to the stage that they need the next challenge, So kind of the blueprint for us was where John would have set the standard kind of for us, and it'd be like you do the regionals, so you do your local comps, your in-house comps, you're winning them, happy days. You do your nationals, you're winning the nationals, you start heading to the Northern Irish, so your national and Northern Irish, you're doing well in them, at least medaling in them, you go to the London Open. You used to just be the IBJJF London Open. You're medaling in London Open, right, you're ready for Europeans. Say you happen to medal in the Europeans and you have the funds, right, you're ready for the Worlds. So it's just the same with the kids. Like a lot of the kids there that we're training there are teenagers now, like they'll be 16, 15, 16. Like they'll have competed. A lot of them will have done like all the grassroots or all the national children's jiu-jitsu leagues or all the national MMA leagues. It's literally like they are starting to get that fast experience and that kind of I suppose it is starting to happen. What we tried to create, it's now in front of us. So I think it is working. And yeah, we done an open training. Like we sent, like if anyone wants to train with us, we were sponsoring, like trying to help out with the suits. So we sponsored like 50% of the suits and the no-gi gear for it. And then when we got there, we done a great training session in Gracie Baja, Birmingham with the team. Our good friend Jacob C, and it's in Braulio Steema's gym in Birmingham. They are building other gyms at the moment, and they're doing great things over there in the UK. But they brought the crew through like just a session, a little sweat, like, and very appreciative of that. Then we went. They fought on Saturday no-gi. Was it Saturday gi? Yeah, they fought Saturday in the gi and then Sunday no-gi. So it was like kids from our gym, Kieran Broughton's gym in T45 in Cork, a group from there. There was one kid from Honey Badger Academy in Portlaoise, and then there was a couple of kids from SPG Ireland, and a couple of other kids applied and stuff. But it wasn't really an application. It's just like, do we have training partners for you? Really, like, there's no point a 5-year-old 30-kilo kid coming if everyone else is 15 kilos or 15 years old 60 kilos. Just you need the training partners, or else the method won't work. So hopefully it picks up a little bit more and more people included. But yeah, it went really well, and the kids were of standard. Like they are white belt, grey belt, yellow belt, orange belt, green belt. We had kids at all belts, and they medalled or done well in their division, and a couple of the lads won it. And I think total out of all the 17 kids that went, I think it was like 36 medals came back. So like I think it was 6 gold, 10 silver, and 20 bronze. So it's a good group achievement, and it was just nice to see. And it was nice to see because we're on the way home. They're like, yeah, the Europeans are in October. We're going back.
yeah,
So they've all booked their flights. Like, so we booked their flights this far out. They were like, the flights are 30 quid. Book them now, with Ryanair or whatever.
absolutely.
So we're all going back. I think that's October 19th, 20th. And yeah, and take another crack at it. And it's the closest thing you will get to it used to just be like, we used to go around to the IBJJF scenes because that's all there was, like there was the Irish Open, which was a charity event at the time, I think, or when we were doing it. And then there was a couple of small ones, like one down in Cork, like, but there wasn't really any comps, like, but there was the IBJJF Paris Open, London Open, Berlin, I think there was Copenhagen. Was it Copenhagen? But basically all the major European city, Rome, there was Amsterdam, and so we'd go to the likes of them because that's the only place you get matches. And but now that's not the case, Like, there is so many brands. The IBJJF aren't the be all and end all of everything anymore. It used to just be, it was IBJJF or nothing. But other organisations are as big. The sport has went down a few avenues, so it's not just gi now. You've got the ADCC no gi, the Craig Jones no gi. They're all like huge. Eddie Bravo, they're all huge brands in themselves. Then the Grappling Industries obviously became huge. That's a bit of everything. A bit dodgy as well, but it became huge. And
we'll say nothing. We'll say nothing.
And so yeah, when we went over, there's like 8 areas, huge hall, and there was so many people there. Like it was similar to walking into the World Championships in California. It was like similar atmosphere, similar numbers, similar vibes here, similar pressure. You'd forget that it's almost like a sound wave, you know, like I wasn't out on the mats, thank God, but the kids were, but you can see you're trying to shout things, and it's just whoa, 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 like there's no cornering, very little cornering. Like I was hoarse after like 20 minutes, just screaming at nothing. Like, so no, great experience for them. Great buzz in the 10 weeks training we done in the lead up for it, and yeah, great little crew that went away with us, and they're all mad to compete and get stuck in. Like if it comes to the day where we're like, here, you have to do this, you have to do that, it's not working, you know. It has to be the right setting, the right environment, the right people, and it has to be enjoyable. At the end of the day, it does have to be enjoyable. So yeah, they're starting to enjoy to compete. They seem to always like to compete, so credit to them.